Philip from T.W White Sons. We've been fortunate enough to acquire this rarely available Mazda MX-5 RF 2 litre 184 PS GT Sport Nav Plus Automatic in machine grey with Napa leather. This car was registered 15th of March 2019, one owner from new, and it's only done 3,000 miles. Beautiful condition, it's as good as buying new. And in my humble opinion, driving automatic ones of these, which are rarely available, they're just as much fun and as the manual versions. But this car is in superb condition. Features keyless entry, rear quarter lights here are done in, got privacy glass, remote boot release, rear parking sensors, and a reverse camera, so it's total spec. You can see there it's virtually like new. They've actually left the boot mats and mats in carpet mats inside the vehicle. All we've done is we've just cleaned it, we've not valeted it. All the tools are there, unmarked, as it should be. This is as good as buying a new vehicle. Will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty, encapsulating 12 months roadside assistance. And at T.W White Sons will take any vehicle in part exchange here. Will be as competitive as any of the online companies, those that advertise on national television wishing to buy your car. We will be as competitive as them. So as a customer, prospective customer, you'll be safe in the knowledge that you can bring along any part exchange to us. We will value it as competitively as possible whilst offering you some of the best customer service in the industry. Beautiful car, this. Keyless entry. You've got this unmarked Napa, brown Napa leather, which contrasts against the machine grey perfectly. It's got Bose sound system with integrated speakers in the driver and passenger headrests. Electric windows. This Napa leather extends to the door cards. It's got MX-5 scuff plates. Features obviously the electric retractable hardtop, which we'll show you in a minute, but this is as good as it gets in the world's best-selling roadster. First array of switches we come to: Mazda's stop-start I-stop technology, lane departure warning, and traction control. Closing the door. It's a beautiful place to be, this vehicle. But let's just take you over some controls. So, foot on the brake, engine stop-start button, 2836 miles. Service due in 12 months or 12,500 miles. So, ready for immediate delivery. This car is in, as you'd expect, as new condition. So, left-hand side, temperature gauge. Underneath that, fuel gauge, quarter of a tank. Centre, tachometer, rev counter with gear selector indicator in the little window at the bottom right hand side of the tachometer, rev counter, and speedo on the right hand side. Very clear instrumentation, ergonomically outstanding. Left hand side of the steering wheel, you've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. Info button will change elements of this display. Look. So range, 45 miles left of fuel in the tank, 5.6 mpg. Please don't pay any attention to that. The car's just been driven around the workshop. In fact, we'll zero this. Reset it. Service due in 12,500 miles. So integrated Bluetooth with voice control, info button which will give you access to trip meters, fuel computer, etc. Right hand side, cruise control, and beyond that, auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, auto lights and indicators and rear fog lamp, all here on the one stalk. These paddle shift controls, if you put the automatic into D, you can get more of an immersive driving experience operating up and down the gearbox with the paddle shift controls. A great feature of this vehicle. A lot of fun to drive. Personally speaking, I just stick the car in D and drive. The performance out of the 184 PS engine is magnificent. You've got a sport switch there which will keep you in the gear longer, giving you a highly responsive drive. Back here you've got navigation wheel which operates this, Mazda's infotainment, entertainment center, whatever you call it, MZD navigation. It can be operated either touchscreen if you're stationary only, so you can operate it as a touchscreen, got DAB radio there, or you can operate it through this main navigation wheel. As soon as you drive off in the car, for safety reasons, the touchscreen becomes disabled. You certainly don't want my paws pouring all over this screen. I never use touchscreen in these cars. I only use the central wheel here, simply because it's easy. So here, for the purposes of this, I'm going to show you using a central wheel. We've got FM, AM, Stitcher app, Bluetooth. Here, back button, home screen looks like this. Integrated Bluetooth with voice control. Applications, fuel economy monitor, i-loop regenerative system. It's got stop start i-stop technology. Gives you a little diagram of it working. Regenerative system helps when you're braking, decelerating, all the kinetic energy gets passed through an integrated storage generator, and that helps power some of the vehicle's electrical systems. i-stop, if the car's i-stop ready, you'll be able to pull up at some set traffic lights, and the engine will stop. When the lights turn to green and you engage gear again, the engine will start. Tremendous fuel saving benefits. Warning guidance, maintenance. We now know it doesn't need a service for 12,500 miles or 12 months. Satellite navigation, really good system in this vehicle. We'll find town or postcode through the address. You can set up home, find places, look at your favourites. And the favourites button here is indicated by the star button here. Back to it. If you want to find a fuel station or restaurant or anything, look up the categories. Fuel station, around here, local area, any area. Highlights nearest fuel stations, highlight the one you want to go to. The nav will assist you in getting there. Really great, simple but excellent system. Home screen, settings on the vehicle, display we're looking at here, central display. You can operate it between auto day and night modes, brightness, contrast, safety. It's got a plethora of safety features. Smart city brake support, you can adjust the parameters of that, the warning guidances of that. Blind spot monitoring, the icons in the exterior mirrors warns you when somebody's in your blind spot. You can adjust that volume associated with the warning. Lane departure warning system keeps you in the correct lane, especially pertinent with a low down vehicle like this, which adds to its beauty, by the way, and the fact that it's a sports car. But being lower, you can having blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning will keep you in the correct lane and out of trouble. Excellent safety features. Traffic sign recognition system it's got. Speed alert threshold. So your traffic sign recognition will come in left hand gauge there. Driver attention alert system. Yeah, it's got a full safety pack. Driver attention alert system will read you as you're driving the car through the rear technology of the rear view mirror and tell you to take a break if you've been driving too long. I used to think, what a gimmick, but it's not a gimmick. It's an excellent safety feature, and it encourages you, hang on, I do need to stop, I do need to have a coffee. Sound, got Bose audio pilot, which will adjust the sound level to compensate for any road or engine noise. I said to you, it's got the Bose integrated speakers into the headdress, give you a more immersive sound experience, especially when the hood's down. Bass, treble, fader, balance. Clock, 12 or 24 hours, you can set up the time zones. Vehicle, you can elect to have walk away locking, where you take the keys away with you in your pocket, leaving the car unlocked. The car will lock automatically. You can set keyless lock beep volume, which confirms that the car is locked. Turn up the volume of your indicators, elect to have a 3 flash indicator lighting. It's got adaptive LED headlights, coming home light, you can set and leaving home light, you can set the sensitivity of your auto headlights on. Beautiful car this. Devices, network, Bluetooth management system here, Celsius or Fahrenheit, miles or kilometers for the distance, music database update, etc. That's what your home screen looks like. Get into reverse, and you've got rear parking sensors with the indicator on screen and a reverse camera. Closer you move to an object, that so you probably go, that moves closer to the vehicle, the red banding. So that on-screen display with the parking sensors is tremendously useful, as is the rear camera. Beautiful car this, and as I say, virtually as new with 2,836 miles. 2 heated seats, passenger and driver, USB connectivity, aux connectivity, electric roof system. That's the locking wheel nut down there. They've kept all that. Good thing to keep with these vehicles, actually. Should be really housed in the centre there. But to take this hood down, look at this. So there it is, the button. This hook actually moves out, look. See, goes back, and you've got an indicator here on the screen, tells you how it's the progress of the hood going down. Operation complete. It's that simple. Look at it with the hood down. Beautiful looking car. Ideal all year round. Fabulous to look at, fabulous drive, very low miles. There it is, 2,836 miles on a 19 plate GT 184 PS, the most powerful MX-5 there is in terms of engine output. GT Sport Nav Automatic, really rare. There's hardly any of these available, especially in this condition. Beautiful colour, machine grey. Give you another little tour around this. This leather complements the machine grey perfectly. Such a nice car, and in automatic, just one of my favourite cars in the range, actually, as if you couldn't tell. If you want to find out more about this vehicle, unique vehicle, please go onto our website, which is www.twwhitesons.co.uk. Thank you for watching.